What's the word? Good morning, happy Monday. We're heading to the gym. Oh Jesus, that light is so bright. Anyway, we're going to the gym. We're doing chest and triceps this morning because it's a Monday and that's what we do on Mondays. And then I have to go to work for 9 hours, but that's totally okay because I have a client coming in this morning and she's coming in for thyroid issues, which is really fun to treat because we can get a lot of good results. So yeah, that's my day. I'll probably check in later. So if you watched my last vlog, aka my first vlog, I made the Wheat Bix cheesecake, overnight Wheat Bix recipe. So I'll link that in here somewhere for you to watch if you want to. But we're going to do a little taste test. We, including you. Come on.
I'll have some over here.
This has some over here.
You try it.
Okay, let me just...
You can be the guinea pig first.
So it's like layered.
It's a lot of wheat pig. Thoughts? Feelings?
It's pretty good. I think the Wheat Bix needed more almond milk because they're still a bit like dry. But the rest of it's pretty good. Okay, so? Like I want it. Did you get any yogurt?
It tastes good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It tastes fine.
It's pretty good. Would rate 10 out of 10. Not really 10 out of 10. Maybe like a solid 7 out of 10.
7's a good number.
I'd say so. Anyway. Hi guys, happy Wednesday. We're about to go to the gym and do legs, which Zach hates me for because I pick exercises he doesn't like, but that's okay. Then we're going to come home and do a little bit of a tidy up because we've both got the day off together. And then we're going to go to the shops. Super fun. Alright, chat soon. So we just finished and I'm a hot mess, but that's okay. What did we do? We did some squats, which I went pretty light because I suck at squats.
No, you don't.
40 kilos, I do, but that's okay.
You don't.
And then we did reverse deficit lunges, which are the devil in disguise because they're so hard. And then we did, what else did we do? And then we did a superset of dumbbell stiff leg deadlifts and goblet squats. And they fucking suck. But we did it. So now we're heading home and we're going to have some food and then head out. We just got back from doing a grocery shop, so I thought I'd give you guys a little haul just so you can see what I kind of eat in a week. We'll go through the cold stuff first. That's really close. We usually do our shopping once a week and just get everything we need. We try to cook at home as much as possible, just so we can get good nutritious meals in. And what we usually do is cook enough for dinner so that we can have leftovers for lunch. And I find that's the easiest way to keep me on track and making sure I'm still eating good quality food. So we got some chicken for 2 meals. We're gonna make a chicken salad and a stir fry, or a pad thai actually. Lots of little YoPro single serve yogurts. They're really good for breakfast or a snack if you want something high protein to keep you full. And they're really great because they actually have a lactase enzyme in them to break down lactose. So if you're lactose intolerant mildly, then you can still have these. So many. It's still going. I got Danish feta for the salad. What else did we get? Beef mince for a pasta, just lean beef mince. lean pork mince for another stir fry. Gluten-free pasta for the pasta dish that we're going to be making. A couple of soups just in case we don't feel like cooking. These ones are pretty clean in terms of the ingredients. So yeah, they're just good to have in the cupboard because realistically you don't always feel like cooking. A packet mix for pad thai, again just because we both work so much, it's easy just to have like a pre-made seasoning mix to add. Edamame beans, single serve, so I can add these into lunches just to increase the protein. Gluten-free chocolate chip cookies, a necessity. Tamari for the stir fry. Sugar-free jelly. I saw someone make a mango mousse with high protein yogurt and mixing some of this into it, so I'm going to try that. Little date balls for a pre-workout snack. Tuna. This brand's really good, the Serena brand, because it's the highest in your omega-3s, so DHA and EPA, so that's why I get those ones. There's no added sunflower oil in them, which is good. A pasta sauce. Satay sauce. Chickpeas. Coffee. A nighttime tea. And some granola, just to put on yogurt and in protein shakes and things like that. And then a stack of vegetables. So we went to a fruit barn instead of, because usually we shop at Woolies, just to hopefully get some cheaper produce. So we've got snow peas for the stir fry, sweet potatoes, because always, pineapple. Fun fact, pineapples are really high in a digestive enzyme called bromelain, which is anti-inflammatory as well. So double benefit, helps you digest your food a little bit better and reduces inflammation. Bananas. Pumpkin for the salad. I'm going to roast this, so it's going to be a chicken and pumpkin salad with the croutons, the gluten-free croutons I got from the last Goodness Me box. So if you want to watch that one, I will put a little link in here. Broccoli, lots of broccoli. That can pretty much go in every meal. Broccoli is amazing because it's part of the cruciferous vegetable family, or the brassica family, which essentially is a group of vegetables, including broccoli, that help to detoxify certain hormones that we can have in excess. So things like estrogen, broccoli is really good to help clear any excess hormones like that. Yeah, so really good, really healthy. Salad, a big bag of carrots for juicing. I'm gonna make a carrot, ginger and beetroot juice. Lemon for the pad thai, cucumber for the salad, zucchini, put that in something, probably the stir fry, capsicum, and I think that's it. So that's everything I got. I love watching people and what they eat during the week, so yeah, I just thought I'd share. So we're trying the juice that I just made. Thank you. And no, don't try it yet, you gotta wait, I'm explaining it. So I made this juice and it has beetroot in it. Stop it. You're such a fun. Beetroot, ginger, and a little bit of apple and carrot in it. The reason I put beetroot in it is because beetroot's high in nitrates, which are really good at improving oxygenation to tissue because it dilates the blood vessels.
What are you me for?
That's what it does. And I also have ginger in there, which is anti-inflammatory, good for the immune system, but is also a circulatory stimulant, so it helps to increase circulation. Really good at warming the body as well. So great for summer when it's already hot. All right, tell me how it is. It's gingery.
Cleans the sinuses.
No, it's good. It's good. Okay, bye.
Why do you say okay, bye?
To you.
Oh.
Because you're leaving.
Bye.
Bye. I reckon it'd be good with a little bit more apple.
Yeah, probably. Did you put apple in it?
I put 1 apple in it.
Probably a little bit more. It's nice.
It's not bad, but yeah, it wasn't meant to be sweet.
Please.
Yeah. Hi. I bought some books recently, so I thought I would share with you guys what I bought, because who doesn't love a good book haul? So I've got a few different categories of books. I like to have like a fiction book and then like a non-fiction book on hand, and that way if I'm feeling non-fiction or fiction, then I can kind of, you know, alternate between them. So let me just divide them. Okay, we'll start with non-fiction because they're all kind of a similar theme, and I think with non-fiction books and like self-help books and motivation books, if they're too airy-fairy, I get really bored. So I try to steer away from those kinds of books, and I'm more into like brain function and how we can like biohack our moods and how we're feeling, all those kinds of things. So yeah, the first one I have is The Brain That Changes Itself. This is by Norman Deutsch, maybe, an MD, and it's really good. It is kind of very much, what's the word? It is anecdotal. It does go into a little bit of the science of brain chemistry and brain anatomy, but it is mostly about cases where someone's had a significant life event that's altered their brain function, and then how this author has seen their brain function improve through certain specialists and certain treatment options and things like that. So it's about how the brain can change itself after traumatic injury. Whereas in the past we thought that couldn't happen. So that one's pretty good. I've just started that one. I'm not too far in. I did put it down for a little bit, but I'm definitely going to pick it back up again soon. The second one I got for Christmas, and this one's a chunker. Like, it is a big book. It's like 600 pages, and it's Why My Brain Isn't Working by, I'm going to butcher this, Datis Karazian. Anyway, doesn't matter. And this one's amazing. So this goes into so many different chapters on brain anatomy and, you know, brain chemistry, brain physiology, basically just looking at all the different things that a brain needs to function well, and then what happens when a brain's not functioning well, what is actually going on inside the brain. So like brain inflammation, autoimmunity in the brain, certain neurotransmitters and their function, toxins, brain stimulation, oxygenation of the brain, all those kinds of things. So it's really good. It's basically a textbook, this one. So yeah, it's definitely not light reading, but that's what the next book's for. So the next one's not super brain related. It's more of like a opinion piece, I guess, on fostering resilience. It's called The Resilience Project by Hugh Van Cullenberg. Why do they have such weird names? Anyway, I haven't started this one. I only just got this one today, but I've seen a lot of people talking about it, and I really like, this is so random and niche, but I really like when there's lots of spacing between the lines and not a lot of writing on the page. Like, for example, this one, lots of words. This one, not so much. So it's just more digestible, I think, and it's really like a snappy, quick read, which I like. So yeah, this one is just, I think, more habits that you can use that can make you feel like you are handling life a little bit better. So that's what that one's for. Now, heading into fiction, I have 3 books. This one's the first one. I've been reading this one about halfway through. It's Where the Crawdads Sing. It took me a little bit to get into this one, but since starting it, it's actually quite good. It's definitely not gone where I thought it was going to go, so it's really quite surprising. It's like a murder mystery, but it's also like a love story and, you know, a coming of age story, all kind of tied in one, so I really like that. I then told myself I'm not going to start these next 2 until I finish that one, so I haven't started either of these yet, but we've got Sally Rooney's Conversation with Friends. I finished Normal People within 3 days. I think it was even 2.5 days. Like, it was super quick. It was such a quick read and I loved it. So I thought I'd buy the second book, and not even the second book. I thought I'd buy her next book and just see if I like it as much. And again, it's quite small. I've really learned that for me to get through a book, it has to be about this thickness. Like, if it's any thicker than that, then I'm probably not going to read it all, to be fair. So there's that one. And the next one I got is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've been looking at her other book, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, for so long now, trying to find it in stores, but it keeps getting sold out, and I think it's because it's going around on TikTok at the moment and everyone's wanting to read it. But yeah, I bought this book because I couldn't find the other one, and I've heard this one is just as good. I've read Taylor Jenkins Reid's Malibu Rising, and I wasn't a huge fan of that one. Like, I think it's a bit overhyped, to be honest. I'm hoping that this one's a little bit better, but we'll see. I'll keep you updated. And it's a bit thicker as well, so it's going to take me longer to read. But yeah, so that's my book haul. If you have any recommendations, just leave them below. Happy, what's the day today? Friday. I've just had 2 consults this morning and I am on reception for the afternoon, and I've got a few discovery calls this afternoon as well, so I'll just be doing that for the next few hours. Just on lunch at the moment, and this is my view. I'm just going to show you because it's beautiful. Look at that. Stunning. Today was a busy day as always. Monday to Friday is just slowly killing me, but it's totally fine. This morning I had 2 clients, both initials. One was a 15-year-old boy who was presenting with inattentive ADHD and anxiety and immune issues as well. And these are my favorite clients because you can get These are my favorite clients because you can do so much nutritionally and through herbal medicine to help someone feel better and perform better, you know, in schooling and in terms of cognition and memory and learning. So yeah, I made him a herbal formula and we sent off for some testing. There's certain gene mutations that can cause similar symptoms to inattentive ADHD, anxiety, poor focus in children. So that's what we did, and hopefully we'll get the results from that back and we can make some more strategic treatment plans and treatment aims. The second, oh, there's a bug out there. The second client I had was via Zoom because she's in Brisbane, and she was a 40-year-old woman looking for help with hormones. And the thing about hormones is we have so many hormones in our body. So when we say hormonal imbalance, it's all kind of connected. And for her, it was presenting as weight gain and fatigue, but then she was also getting, which points me towards more thyroid hormonal imbalance. But she was also getting really low energy, waking through the middle of the night. That kind of looks at more of the adrenal hormone picture. But at the same time, she was also getting PMS symptoms, heavy bleeding, clotting in her periods, things like that. So that tells us it's more ovarian hormones. And I guess the take home is that all of our hormones are connected in a cascade, and the body's really smart. If one part of the cascade falls down or falls short, another part will have to take up the slack, and that's generally where we see weight gain and fatigue and things like that taking place. So yeah, we again sent for some testing. We did a female hormone profile, a saliva test. So hopefully when we get the results back from that, that'll show us all of the female hormones, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, as well as cortisol and DHEAs, which is your adrenal androgens. And then I've also sent her off for her GP to do a full thyroid panel, because she is under the impression that her thyroid is involved, which I think it would be as well. So hopefully we're trying to save a little bit of money and get the GP to test that one, and then I'll do all the testing for the women's hormones. So yeah, it was actually really productive, and I was really happy with how both of those turned out, and they both seemed very receptive to everything I was saying. And yeah, it was a good day. I also had 4 discovery calls, which if you haven't seen my last vlog where I explained what they are a little bit, in summary, they're essentially just a 15-minute call that we do to inform someone whether naturopathy is good for them and whether we have a practitioner who would be a good fit for them. And that's usually quite good, because either I'll get a new client from that, or I can pass them along to someone who I think is more suitable or more experienced in their presenting condition, to make sure that they're in the best care possible. And it also helps the client to have a little bit more information about what a naturopath does, because not many people know what the process is, how we work, and why we do the things that we do. So that was always good. And then I just spent the afternoon on reception and answering phone calls and emails, and it's just part of the job at this point. So that's what I did. Yeah, so I'm gonna go inside and make some dinner soon. And yeah, we got a nice weekend planned, so take you along for that. Oh, you look cute. So I'm just sitting in my office doing a little bit of work on my ebook, which hopefully should be out within the next few months. And it's essentially just a guide on how to implement healthy diet and lifestyle, education on understanding your body a little bit more, your hormone cascades, your mental health, and how what we eat and how we live our life can kind of affect those two things. So yeah, that's what I was doing this morning. We went to a cute little cafe in our area and did a bit of work. Zach did some writing for a script that he's working on, and then I was working on my ebook, and I've made a lot of progress. It's now up to like 50 pages, so it's going to be a big one, but it's almost done in terms of the content side of things. I just need to work out styles and editing, and yeah, so pretty exciting stuff. Gonna keep working on that. I'll give you a little sneak peek so you can kind of see what it's looking like. Happy Sunday. I'm finishing the vlog here. Zach, my partner who I live with, got COVID last night, so we haven't really been doing a whole lot today, and we were planning on going to the beach and, you know, having a nice day, and I was going to bring the GoPro and film a little bit, but that didn't happen, which is fine. So I've just been working on my ebook a little bit more today. I really just want to get it done so it's ready to go. I'm trying to finalize pricing for it because I'm kind of torn. I want it to be accessible for people, and the information just kind of be, yeah, accessible and out there. But I also, it'd be nice to have, you know, a little bit of a income from it. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm sitting at the moment. I'm kind of thinking probably $30 or so, maybe 30 to 35, just because it is a lot of work that's gone into it. There's a lot of good information in there, and you know, it's over 50 pages now, so yeah, a lot of time and energy's gone into it. I think I don't want to sell myself short, but I also want to keep it accessible for people. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. I hope you guys have had a good week, and I will be back next week. Hopefully I can show you along for the ride for the next week of what consulting's like, and you know, just my day-to-day routine really. Have a nice day.